We're back in Portland. Dan Russell alongside Bill Wilms. One period in the books for game number 6. Pretty even period. Another good period as far as the pace is concerned. But when you look at the Winterhawks in their own zone, maybe a microcosm about the whole year.
I think so. Right from the first time I ever saw the Winterhawks, I thought that they can be very soft defensively in their own zone. The face-offs that period, Edmonton won 17, Portland won 4, and Michael St. Croix does a terrific job winning the face-off in the offensive zone and capitalizing on this soft coverage. Watch this, stop it. You got 3 Winterhawks right on Michael St. Croix. That's Reed, Wotherspoon, and Leipzig. How do they let him through to that spot? You just got to contain Michael St. Croix better than that. And watch where he puts the puck. They've exposed Caruth's glove hand, I think, all series. That made it 1-0. And then a terrific job coming up the ice by the Winterhawks. Same group, they moved that puck beautifully inside the line. Hold it, and when Martin Gurnett slides across there to take that pass, it leaves Gabriel alone all in front. I think in that spot, Dan, you got to let the goaltender take the shooter in this spot there. But when Gurnett slides across, I think Bourgeois had the player on his backhand. Wasn't going to be a great scoring chance, but this is better reacted defensively. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 Edmonton Oil Kings there. That's the way you got to react to the speed, the quickness, the pace that the Portland Winterhawks come up the ice. I thought the Edmonton team did a terrific job adjusting in that period.
Each team now has 4 first-period goals in the series. Portland's outscored Edmonton 9-6 in the second period. Overall, the shots through 5 games in 1 period, 191 for Edmonton and 174 for the Portland Winterhawks. So away we go with the start of period number 2. Oil Kings 1 win away from a championship. Wotherspoon collects the puck now for Portland, gets it out to center ice. Here's Maxwell over to Reinhart. Reinhart is hit by Peters as he moved the puck inside the Portland line. Reinhart back up again. Wren puts the puck down the boards. That hit a stick, so there is no icing. And Bourgeois out of his net. Gurnett has a little bit of trouble with it back of the goal. Hits in fact the mesh back there. Gurnett plays it to St. Croix. Back to Gurnett. Trying to get away from the referee, and then Peters hit Gurnett. Reinhart is lined up by Ratty, but Ratty goes for position and for the puck. And Ratty comes up with it briefly. Good job by Pelch to take it off his stick. And Bourgeois leaves it for Martin Gurnett. Gurnett, 2 goals in the championship series, puts the puck up to Rashinsky. His shot up high on Caruth. Kettle and Rutkowski battling for it. Puck squirting free there. Foster trying to get possession. Onto Caruth's blocker to the corner. Rutkowski up for Ty Ratty. Ratty spins on the backhand, tries to find Nobles, could not, goes down the ice. No icing. Keegan Lowe lost the puck to Noble, centering, but Rashinsky waited nicely for it and got it, and here he comes. Foster in over the line. Rashinsky back in the net, trying to get a stick on it, cannot. Pouliot's got it now for Portland. His lead pass right on the stick. Berchi brings it in over the line. Berchi trying to go around Lowe. Berchi throws it in front off the skates of Ratty. Pesic's got the puck. Around the boards it goes. Here's Morrow winding up. Shot! And that's turned aside by Bourgeois. Got his blocker on it. Long shift for the top line of Portland. Here comes Peddle. Peddle brings the puck through that neutral zone. That was nearly 2-minute shift for the Berchi line with Ratty and Nobles as Caruth makes the save.
In that first period, the Portland Winterhawks out-hit the Edmonton Oil Kings 14-2. They carry it right into this period. They want to create these kind of turnovers if they can. Taylor Peters, 2 certainly solid hits. Ratty kind of pulled up at the end there, but we'll see if that continues with the physical play of the Portland Winterhawks.
Reed and Lazar on this face-off. Lazar wins it to Legault. Back to Reinhart. Off a leg to the corner. Stéphane Legault trying to get it in front of the net. Now Samuelson dumps it behind the net. Lazar lining up Morrow. Morrow plays it up the wall. Reed's got possession. Reed plays it back to William Wren. The captain of the Winterhawks plays it over to Morrow. Morrow, nice pass to Gabriel. In over the line. Gabriel shoots. Bourgeois turns it aside. Gabriel again. Has Sautner trying to check him. Gabriel. Now it's Leipzig. Now it's Morrow. Shot off the crossbar. It hit Brossois, and then it hit the crossbar. Very close opportunity for Portland. It's still 1-1. Reed gets the puck to Leipzig. Back to Wren. Over to Morrow. Morrow into the far corner. Gabriel's got it now. Lots of zone time for Portland and a long change for Edmonton. But they dodged a bullet with the cross check. Or the crossbar, I should say. Reed gets the puck. Back it comes to Wren. Here's Morrow. Morrow dumps it down low. Petan to Wren. A shot just off the leg wide. Reinhart pushes it to the corner. Tries to get position. Great defensive play. Reinhart plays it over to Sautner. Sautner gets the puck out through center ice. Edmonton trying to make a change. They got a few bodies out there. Petan in over the line with Delio. Delio dumps it down low. Baker goes in on the forecheck. Sautner had fallen. Baker's got the puck. Back to the blue line it goes. Rutkowski down to Morrow. Morrow makes a move, but he can't get around Samuelson. Baker behind the net. Tries to reach it. Petan gets position. All kinds of zone time here for Portland. Petan dumps it down low once more. Baker missed it there. Reinhart's been out there forever. He can't get off the ice. Maybe Sautner will allow him to as he gets the puck out to center, but maybe not. He has to stay out there. Lear in over the line. Here's Delio. Delio, nice pass. Pouliot over top the net. And the rebound came out in front and is swept away. Foster's got it. Foster gets it up. Mraz gets it. Reinhart can finally get to the bench. Amazingly long shift for Griffin Reinhart. Puck goes to the corner. Owanek working along these near boards, but he can't come up with the puck. Here comes Ross, all by himself. Poked off his stick. Owanek now in over the blue line. Pouliot took him out. Rutkowski collects the puck. Rutkowski to Pouliot. Nearing the 5-minute mark of the second period as Ross brings it in. Ross dumps it behind the net for Peters. Another good pass out to the blue line. Morrow to Peters. Peters shoots well wide. Morrow tries to dump it to the corner. Pesic gets it. Foster having trouble getting it past Lear. Ross in there as well. You can see Ross working with that body position, but he gave it away to Lowe, and Lowe was able to knock it to the neutral zone. There's a big hit and shot back in there. Lear, I think, hit Lowe, and Lowe is slow to get up. At least favoring, it seems, part of his body as he chases the puck now in the corner. Lowe knocks it off the boards. Edmonton under the gun here right now, but the puck does go out of play.
And this is what happens, Dan, when you talk about that zone time. The crowd loves it. Good round of applause inside the Edmonton zone. You eventually get it back to the points. That's Morrow ringing it right off the crossbar. As that same sequence continues, you have a second look at the post, at the puck hitting the post. And then Derek Pouliot does a good job. Watch it. Again, zone time deep. Get it back to the point man. Pouliot moves in and just misses that. I think Brossois was in a terrific position to take Pouliot's options away from him, but that's a zone time that Edmonton's got to come up and beat in battle against.
Samuelson gets the puck at the side of the net. Lazard also there. And the Winterhawks are out of their own zone. Here comes Ratty. Ratty with Berchi. That puck goes inside the line. Cody Corbett tries to get possession. Knocks it off the boards, and Samuelson has it for the Oil Kings. Burnett jumping into the rush. Shot turned aside. And just to follow up what you had on that highlight, Morrow has gone 8 games without a goal. Pouliot 10 games without a goal. Wotherspoon and Rutkowski 18 games without a goal. They can't get one from the back end.
Yeah, you know, and again, you credit the Oil Kings for a couple reasons for that. They've dictated a lot of the pace of the games too. It hasn't been all team in white here. Portland coming up the ice. I think they've done a nice job, Edmonton, kind of keeping the Portland defense back on their heels, and that's obviously one of the reasons why they kind of feel that they aren't too anxious to get in the offensive zone and get pucks on the net. But you saw Morrow just did, Pouliot just did as well.
It feels like the next one's a real biggie right now in the 1-1 tie. Big on the scoreboard and maybe big for momentum. St. Croix and Reed on the faceoff. Comes back to Sautner. Sautner puts it behind the net. Or does it get there? Does it? Can't see the near side wall from our location. You assume sometimes that puck is going around, and it was knocked down. And here comes Maxwell. Maxwell brings it in. Maxwell shoots it. and it's turned aside by Caruth. St. Croix tries to backhand it to the point. Maxwell held it in only for a moment. Here comes Reed. Reed makes one move, trying to go around Sontner. Reed to the corner. Gabriel takes the pass. Gabriel, one move, tries to make another, but it's taken off his stick. Michael St. Croix can't get it out. Wotherspoon's shot turned aside by Brossoit and out of play.
You know, again, Gabriel moving in, plays the body, does a pretty good job of creating a loose puck that Wotherspoon gets to the net. Clearly, you can see the Portland Winterhawks trying to capitalize. There's the forecheck. That loose puck ends up on Wotherspoon's stick. And then moving in a little bit more all the time. Here's the hit. There's the turnover. St. Croix would not want to put it back out to the point man back behind his own end. A safer place to go with it.
Rashinsky and Delio on this face-off. Rashinsky wins it low, cuts across the slot area, and here's Kettle. Kettle squeezed out of the play, and the linesman took some of that as well. But the linesman Justin Hull is okay, and so are the players, and we play on. Rashinsky brings it in over the line. As he puts it to the corner, Foster and Rutkowski battle. Patan in there. Number 33 for Portland came up with that puck, and here comes Morrow. Lead pass, Baker doesn't handle it cleanly. Baker trying on the back check to get it, and he does, but he doesn't get it in deep. Lowe follows it up, Lowe to Pesic. Pesic squeezed off the puck, hit there, and the Winterhawks, Morrow has possession. Morrow to Patan. Patan forced back by Rashinsky, lifts it out to center. Pesic's got the puck there. One goal each, one power play each in this hockey game. Shots are 20-14 for Portland. Mark Pesic. Here he comes in over the line. He likes to shoot from there. And then afterwards, he and Rutkowski mix it up, and Pesic throws a... They're both going to get penalties, but Pesic looked like more of the aggressor there. Pesic shot the puck, and then he and Rutkowski came together, and they're both going to go to the box.
Oh, we showed you that right off the top. Mark Pesic moving in as deep as he seems to want to at any time. That was him on the rush. He got the shot on the net. Hung around, just hung around. And all of that happened. Peter, can you get a flow of the momentum down there? What do you sense anything from both benches?
What I sense from both benches is watching the chess match. Mike Johnson in this series, especially at home, needless to say, Bill, when he has the last change, really wants to get a lot more matchups, I think, than Coach Laxdal. Coach Laxdal's biggest concern, especially in this building, is getting Lowe and Pesic out when Berchi's line is on the ice. Other than that, he's not quite as concerned about all the inner line matching, especially when he knows he doesn't have last change. Another factor, Portland at their bench really feel like Pesic should have just received an extra penalty.
And he did, Peter. I believe he has got the extra penalty. And I agree with him. He looked like more the aggressor on the play. At least we're being told he's got an extra penalty. The only one on the board is Pesic for sure. It is a Portland power play. It'll be their second of the night. It's a high stick and an elbow and a little bit of a rough, and you can just decide who gets what. Wilson comes over to serve the extra minor. And so away we go as Ross takes the face-off, wins it back for Morrow. Morrow, now it's Pouliot, back to Morrow, winding up, fakes it. Berchi winding up, fakes it. Ratty can't take it cleanly. Pouliot in there deep. 5-on-4 here. Morrow holds the puck. Here's Finn Berchi. Berchi back to Morrow, shoots, saved by Brossoit, and there's no rebound.
And you can tell by the body language on Morrow after the shot. He lets that shot go, and when it goes right through, there isn't a screen in front. There's no tip in front. Morrow just kind of hangs his head right after the shot. He's got to be frustrated. Here's a guy that's been so effective on this hockey team. And again, Brossoit on that shot, Dan, had such a clear vision, such a clear lane of it. It really wasn't much of a concern. Watch Morrow. He's going to get the puck back. He gets it from Berchi. Here's the shot. I mean, there isn't a whole lot of traffic in front. You can see Brossoit in a beautiful spot, although a Winterhawk had inside position there, but just enough to see that puck.
I think there's, Pouliot and Grenat is the Edmonton player. There it is right there, Grenat. They're going to get penalties here. That won't affect the manpower. 2 minutes each for roughing. Here's Ratty now with the puck. Ratty, back it goes. Morrow shot, and Brossoit, when you see it that clearly, you're not going to beat Laurent Brossoit, not from what we learned about his play in these playoffs.
Again, Morrow gets the shot at, and I'm amazed at the way he just kind of almost like, come on, somebody deflect that. Somebody give me a screen. You know, somebody do something, or I'm getting pucks and I'm getting shots on the net. And you can see it, first team All-Star, and he's been held off the scoreboard.
And Edmonton gets the puck. They can't get it out the first try. Wotherspoon holding it in. Then Ross is hit, but he got the puck back. Here's Morrow now. Morrow shoots it. Brossoit with his arm on it. Peddle turns and gets it down the ice. Berchi was out there at the blue line. Berchi has goals in 6 straight games. That's the longest goal-scoring streak since 05 in the WHL playoffs. There's Morrow out of his own zone. Morrow now over Berchi in full flight. Berchi to Ratty, back in front, but he can't get by Corbett. Corbett out there on the penalty kill with Reinhardt at the back. Berchi, Wotherspoon, Morrow, pass hard in front to Ratty, but on his backhand initially, and then Brossoit was over. And then a puck or a stick came up high on Ratty. No call. Morrow's got the puck, puts it down to Ratty. Reinhardt, Ratty battling. Reinhardt wins that, and it goes down the ice. Half a minute to go in the power play. Morrow's got the puck. 1-1 tie, and we're almost halfway through regulation time. Morrow. Back it goes to Wren. Wren dishes it off. Nobles to Morrow. Back to Noble. Noble's got the puck. Back to Morrow. Gabriel trying to chase it in the corner. Sautner there. Leipzig there. Gabriel's got it. Gabriel holds the puck. Penalty almost over. Penalty is over. Pressure not, though, as Gabriel's shot deflects over top the net. Noble's got it. Here's Leipzig. Leipzig. Back it goes to Nobles. Hard pass. William Rand can't handle it cleanly. Rand to Gabriel. Shot. Brossoit, another arm save. He's stopping every one of those. 23, now 24 shots on goal for Portland. Clark Wilson, who was serving that extra minor, up the puck out to center. Now it's shot into the Portland zone. Hansen. Now to Wren. Up to Leipzig. Leipzig's been a little quiet since the early part of this series. Puck goes to Nobles. Nobles. Now to Ross. Shot. Blocked by Reinhardt. He got his big body in front of that. Another shot. Turn around, and Lear tried to tip it. Couldn't. And Brossoit jumps on it. Holds on with 9:18 to go. We're in the second period of game number 6. The Chanel Cup is in the house. The Oil King.
Oil Kings head coach Derek Laxdal. Coach, during the TV timeout, I heard you're urging your team to move your feet and let the puck do the work for them.
Yeah, we're just standing around watching right now. You know what? We're in a heavy-duty game right here. We got to start moving our feet a little bit. Portland's playing with a sense of urgency, and we've got to pick up our urgency a little bit.
How impressive you've been with your penalty kills. It looks like your D's doing a nice job of boxing out in front.
Well, they're doing a good job right now, but there's no way we should be down penalties and calls like that. Thanks, Peter.
Well, Dan, his team has just obviously killed off the penalty, and that's important. But Derek Laxdal's team now has a chance to move their feet. They got to get some of this back. Shots on goal, 24-14 right now, favoring the Winterhawks.
Was he still complaining about the officiating there on that one?
Sounded like it.
I mean, his team is up 3-2, but I kind of believe that the coach should let that go a little bit right now at this stage. But
I don't think you want anything to be a distraction. I agree with you.
9:18 to go in this period. Interesting how one coach liked the way his team's feet were moving. Mike Johnson in his first period interview, and quite the opposite there from Derek Laxdal. But his team so much in this game is tied 1-1. Territorially, maybe more Portland. There's Reinhardt and Ross battling for it. Puck goes to this corner now. Grenat tried to get the puck. He couldn't off Peters. Lear's got it. Back to Pouliot now. Pouliot throws it at the net. Big rebound in front, and Brossoit covers it up. There's a whistle. for a moment, that puck was loose, and it looked like Peters might get his stick on it, but Brossoit quickly found it, and that was that.
Yeah, the thing again that really jumps out at me, Dan, I mentioned it earlier, and it just keeps on showing itself, is Laurent Brossoit is so comfortable in traffic around the net. This is a shot that gets through. Look at his positioning. He's so good. He kind of knows where the puck is. There's a battle. A lot of guys around there looking for a rebound. You just don't see Brossoit ever scrambling. He just waits. Nice shot by Brossoit, by Pouliot to wait there. But, I mean, this kid from Surrey, goaltender for Edmonton, has been, I think, just terrific. He is inspiring so much calmness, in my mind, to his team. But there's too much play right now from the Edmonton standpoint in their zone.
You see Brossoit a little shaken up. I think Peters got his stick up into Brossoit's facial area or underneath the mask somehow, and you got the referee talking to Brossoit to make sure he's okay.
Well, I know the Oil Kings have that, I believe it's that sign in their dressing room that said adversity builds character, and this is the one thing that you have noticed with this Oil King team, starting right with Brossoit on the way out. I mean, when they've had some adversity, you know, and I talked about it earlier, the Winterhawks have opened the scoring, what, in 4 of 5 games, and somehow Derek Laxdale's team's always gathered himself. They've always been poised. They've always been, you know, ready to come back. You see Brossoit, that last scramble in front of the net, but, you know, he seems okay. But, Dan, right now at this point, if you're the Oil Kings fans, you want to get pucks out of their zone.
And he seemed to be adjusting his helmet and mask, all ready to go now, and the Oil Kings win the faceoff. Saunders got the puck up to Foster. Foster gets the puck deep into the Edmonton zone. Then it's thrown in front and shot just off the target. Awesome chance there for Peddle. Nearly put the Oil Kings up 2-1. Berchi in over the line. Berchi cuts to the middle on his backhand, and it's deflected over top the net. Lands into the corner. Foster's got it there. So chances at both ends. Peddle in front of the net, and then Berchi with the backhand. Foster in over the blue line. Foster going wide, a shot off the stick and out of play.
Well, you know, Coach Laxdale wants his team to move their feet. Well, there's nobody going to skate any harder or any quicker than TJ Foster. This is what they want. That's where you come out of your own zone, blow by a couple people, and then throw it to the front to Peddle, who's going hard to the net, unable to convert that chance. But certainly it's a good way to get that puck out of your zone. And look where the face-off now, from the Oil Kings standpoint, is in the offensive zone.
Reed to take the face-off against Maxwell. Maxwell for Edmonton, winning the draw, but Portland jumping on it quickly. Lear, though, has it poked off his stick. Reed follows up. Reed in over the line. Oil Kings break that up. Christian Pelch, good job there. Here's Cody Corbett now. Cody Corbett from Stillwater High School earlier this year onto the Edmonton lineup from Lakeland, Minnesota. They work hard along this near wall to try to dig that puck as Maxwell's there. Here's St. Paul throwing in front for Pelch. Couldn't get his stick on it. Gabriel lugging it up the boards. Maxwell staying all over him, and that paid off. Maxwell puts it towards the front of the net, but St. Paul can't reach it. Rand's pass, broken up by Gurnett, at least for a moment. Everybody flying to the ice. Winterhawks get it. Reed coming in. Reed holds, drag, shoots off the crossbar again. Wow, what a play by Reed. It remains 1-1, but thanks to the crossbar for the Edmonton Oil Kings. And that's not the first one tonight. Wow, what a play. Rand. Here's a breakaway for Ross. Ross passes! And the whistle blowing at the same time, and I don't... No, there's offside. It's the gate is inside the blue line.
That's what it was.
And the linesman goes over to the gate where it was open, and it negated the breakaway by Ross. We couldn't hear the whistle, but that gate where Fred Meyer is, the ire is the gate, and you're offside if you're trying to make a change.
Boy, Cody Corbett has his hands full here with Cam Reed. He's going to pick this puck up, and Cody Corbett, kid you talked about from high school, Reed takes it forehand, drags it, toe drag beautifully, and then doink right off the crossbar for Cam Reed. Then I think one of the reasons Cam Reed is here, he's a Nashville draft. Remember Brett Peterson, former coach here, I think was instrumental in Cam Reed to leave NCAA and end up in this Portland Winterhawk uniform. He's been terrific tonight. I think Cam Reed's best game.
By way of the Edmonton Oil Kings list, They had to make a trade first, and so ironically, there they are in the final. And boy, if the Oil Kings win this game, you've got to think back to that play. That not only hit the crossbar, but the underneath part of the crossbar. Amazing how it stayed out. Pouliot gets the puck to Lear. His shot is blocked. Ouch, that hurt. Suntner shaking up a little bit, but Ross has the puck. Ross in the corner against Reinhart. Ross tries to play it back, but they hit a funny partition there, and it took an Edmonton hop, and Legault rolls it into the Portland zone. 6.5 to go in the second. 1-1, both goals in the first. St. Croix for Edmonton, Gabriel for the Winterhawks. Rutkowski over the line, shot up high, and Brossoit makes another save. They've outshot them 2-1. It's 28-14 on the shot clock in favor of Portland.
A little more play, a little more rush through the neutral ice area. Remember the other game here, the couple games here, it was absolutely a no parking zone between the blue lines. Heck, it wasn't even a no stopping zone. They were thoroughbreds racing through that. And I said earlier, you know, I mean, trap, there was nothing even resembling a trap for these two teams.
Pesic trying to lug it out, has to be careful, and gets it to the neutral zone. Morrow to William Wren. Don't know the last time a team had home ice and watched the visitors hoist the championship trophy 2 years in a row, but that's in play here. Kootenay won it in this building last year. Morrow from the blue line. Winterhawks have been to 10 finals, but only won 2 of them. Here comes Brushinski. Shot on goal, and Carruth takes it and holds on to it.
You know, Edmonton franchise moved to Portland in 1976. It was the first ever Western Hockey League team in the United States. You know, the Seattle Breakers came the very next year, but you see what the situation is here for the Portland Winterhawks. That has been 3 years since the Western Hockey League won the Memorial Cup. That's the longest stretch since the 79 to 83 year, the last 4 years. The last team to win it, the 08 Spokane Chiefs. And I think whatever team comes out of this series here is going to be definitely a worthy WHL representative.
Vancouver won it the year before, Kelowna in 04, Kootenay in 02, Red Deer in 01. And here we go with another face-off. This one, though, in the Portland zone, but not for long. You said Edmonton dominated the face-offs in the first period. I think that's probably been a little bit reversed here in the second. It feels like it anyway. We'll get the stats between periods. Rutkowski shoots it in. It goes wide of the net. St. Croix dumps it behind for Gernat. Good job by Gernat to stay on his feet, move the puck. He gets it to his teammate. Here comes Maxwell. Has Pelch and Reinhart with them. Reinhart in over the line. Now Pelch holds, shoots, blocked by Rutkowski. Pelch follows it up. Pelch has got it. Reinhart still in front of the net. Here's Maxwell at the blue line. His shot blocked. Remember, there's a defenseman caught up, but that pass doesn't click for Portland, and it's icing on the Winterhawks.
By the way, I want to take time at this point to congratulate all the Western Hockey League players that are going to the National Hockey League Combine later this month for special testing. Lots of interviews. Griffin Reinhart, Mitch Moroz. Congratulations, Mitch. Henrik Samuelsson from the Edmonton Oil Kings, and Derek Pouliot from the Portland Winterhawks. 22 Western Hockey League players, 10 forwards, 10 defensemen, 2 goaltenders. We wish them all the best.
Do you bring your own bucket?
Yeah, you're right. It's tough. By the way, Sven Berchi declared last year at the Combine that he had conquered the addiction to Dr. Pepper.
I don't know how he did that. Moroz now to Owanek, shot, save, big rebound, and it's just backhanded wide, or blocked actually, as Wilson got the stick on the backhand. Rebound was right there. If he'd been on his forehand, who knows? Rutkowski, that's cut off by Wilson. Owanek shot, that's turned aside by Carruth. Gabriel puts the puck up, and it bounces inside the blue line. Keegan Lowe's got it. He lost it briefly to Lear, but Pesic following it up gets it back, and Keegan Lowe has a second chance. Moroz. Here's Clark Wilson now. He shoots the puck in deep. Peters first to it. Wilson peels back as Edmonton trying to make a change, but there's a turnover. Legault trying to jump on it. And as it goes back of the net, Morrow plays it to Wren. Continue to battle alongside this wall. Morrow off the far wall now to center. Legault His pass picked off by Ross. Two players tied up in the center ice area. Here comes Lear now in over the line. Lear passes in front of Ross. Couldn't reach it. Winterhawks get it again. Chance. Shot wide by Morrow. Morrow gets it back from the deep slot. Now at the point. Shots. Brossoit save. The rebound is poked just wide. Lear's got it. Morrow from the line. Here's Wren. His shot. That does not get to the net as it was deflected by Ross. Here's William Wren. Morrow. Shot. Oh, and Brossoit reaches over and gets his glove on it. Another big glove save by LB. And Legault gets it out to center ice. Wren being chased by Samuelson. Lazar and Samuelson trying to come up with the loose puck. And we got a penalty on the play. Interference, the call. Wow. And then Morrow takes down Samuelson. Morrow better be careful he doesn't get a second one in a 1-1 tie late in the second period. That I can't believe, but we'll see how they sort this out.
Well, I'll tell you something, folks. Morrow must have had 8 or 9 shots, and he's tested Brossoit every which way. Laurent Brossoit so calm, so solidly in position. He's just standing there, and that puck's not going to go in the net. If it misses him, if he gets a piece of that on his left pad, it's definitely going to miss the net. He's that solid. He's that strong. It's been a terrific period, I think, so far, Brossoit, and you see the Portland penalty.
Well, there's a player in the box is Morrow for interference, late stages of the second period. And as I say, then went over to Samuelson, lugged him down. But anyway, second power play for Edmonton. 0 for 1 tonight. 1 goal in the power play in the series. Would this be a time for another one? Reinhart shot over top of the net. And a long change here for Portland. They get possession of the puck. Here comes Peters. Peters with Gabriel. Gabriel trying to take the pass. Gabriel's got the puck. Weak backhand off the heel of his stick. Didn't have much juice left in the engine. Gabriel tired, goes to the bench. Half minute gone in the power play as Reinhart brings it in over for St. Croix. Taken off his stick by Ross, but he doesn't get it all the way down the ice. Now it goes down the ice. A bouncer onto Brossoit, and Granat's got it. Granat drops it back for Lazar. Reinhart in over the blue line. Backhand pass along the blue line goes to Granat. Maxwell. Now he has room. They're set up now. Maxwell shot well wide. Reinhart waits for it at the left point. Reinhart dumps it down to Lazar. Lazar behind for St. Croix. Back it goes to Reinhart. Here's his shot. And Caruth takes it in the logo and holds on.
I wouldn't say that Reinhardt's shot is underrated. I think there's a lot of people, I think he's probably got as tough a shot, as heavy a shot as anybody, certainly on this Oil King team. He gets a lot of room there. Dan, there haven't been a lot of block shots in this whole series. I think so much the play moves so fast, you can never get quite set up to block it.
Here's a chance for Lowe at the point. Winds up, shoots. That one was blocked, but not totally. It's come back to Pesek. Pesek keeps it in. Samuelson down low. Foster from back of the net, holding it. Nice pass out to Pesek. Shot, that was blocked, and it comes out to center. 26 seconds to go in the penalty. Still time for Edmonton here. Here comes Samuelson in over the line. Samuelson shoots over top the net. Ruth didn't know where it was after it came off the glass. They're swatting at the puck. Foster's got possession. TJ Foster dumps it down low. Samuelson has it hop over his stick. Christian Pelch now in this corner. Reed has it. Out it goes, and here's the dangerous Berchi. He'll just roll it in. Penalty over. Winterhawks and Oil Kings 0 for 2. There's a chance for Reed to get the puck, and he finally does as he chases it down in the neutral zone. Now Pelch in on Rutkowski. Rutkowski, all he could do to get it out. Here comes Leipzig over skating it. Reed follows up. And we don't hear whistles here. We just assumed there was a whistle on the offside.
Both teams all about getting out of this period without giving up a goal at this point. I don't think you're going to see a whole lot of offense. 34.3 seconds left. I think both teams, if you're the Winterhawks, you got to be able to say to yourself, guys, we got a 1-1 lead. We got to only win one period to take this to Game 7. Edmonton trying desperately now to make sure they don't give up one. I think you'll see some soft plays here, some safe plays rather, getting pucks deep, getting pucks out, chipping it into a neutral ice area.
With every minute that ticks off, the next goal becomes bigger and bigger. Burnett out to center. Here's Jordan Peddle. Bounces it towards the net, goes wide. Wyshynski picks it up, gets it to Iwanek. Iwanek trying to duck underneath a check. Wotherspoon now for Lear. Lear bounces it out to center, just 10 seconds to go in the period. Here's Lear trying to gain the line. He does. Lear on the backhand. Throws it in front, but Wyshynski waiting for it there. And what do you know? We're going to be tied going into the third period of Game 6. One period to settle Game 6, maybe the championship, or maybe more than one period. Who knows how it will play out.
Ben Bershey's been pretty quiet for this Portland Winterhawk team. He's got 7 goals, damn 4 of them have come in the third period, 3 in the second period. Let's see if he's going in that dressing room for Matt Carew's team saying, guys, I'm going to pick it up. I'm going to get this for our hockey club. And Edmonton, every time they bend, I don't think they break. They hang in. They've done a terrific job, again, playing in a tough building here in Game 6 of the WHL Championship.
Caruth, always the last man off the ice. We are tied 1-1. We've got lots coming up in our intermission. From Portland, Oregon, this is the WHL Championship Series on Shaw. Beautiful day in Portland. Great hockey game tonight. People are comparing Vancouver and Medicine Hat of 07. We'll have to deal with that when this one's over. There's just too many great storylines in both. But this one, Bill, everything on the line right now.
Absolutely. You know, Joe Morrow, the defenseman for the Winterhawks, we talked about them getting involved in the offense. Well, he's been shooting that puck more than any defenseman. This is a shot that Brossoit sees. Watch the body language on Morrow. He's kind of hanging his head. This now Morrow says, no, I'm not going to shoot it. Watch that world-class pass across from Bershey to Ratty. Ratty takes it on his backhand and has to change it around. Stop it there. When Martin Gurnett falls, he's a defenseman in between the blue lines. 23, Maxwell in red, has to back him up. Watch Maxwell, Tyler Maxwell, looking to see who to cover. By the time he comes back, he's exposed as defenseman. Corbett, much too much, and Cam Reed hits the post. This is a good play by Reed. Forehand, backhand, off the post. This game is tied at 1. Now the Edmonton Hawkins get a scoring chance, not a great one. They're going to get the shot coming in on the far right side is Clark Wilson, and he takes the puck on his backhand, and it really doesn't result in a great scoring chance. And therefore, that's what your board looks like.
Both goals in the first period, nothing in the second. 18-10 shots, Portland in the middle period. And away we go for period number 3. Both teams have 5 goals in the third period. One team has an overtime goal. That was in this building in game number 4. And how big does that look right now? With Wyshynski scoring at that time, tying up the series 2-2. So away we go. Will this be the final period of the year? Will there be overtime? Or will we have a game 7? Ross in the far corner for Portland. Sharp angle shot through the goal mouth area. Wren pinches, puts the puck back of the net. Reinhart waiting for it there. Comes off the boards to Peters. Peters back to the line. Here's Wotherspoon. He'll dump it to this side. Gurnett off the wall. Can't get it out. Wren puts it behind the net. Ross has to take it off the dasher boards. Ross from behind the net. Pinned up a little bit by Reinhart. Reinhart gets possession. Lots of traffic there. Reinhart went down. Puck comes loose. Peters coming off the boards. Peters still on his backhand from back of the goal. Being watched by Gurnett. And again, he dumps it as they work the cycle. Here's Ross. First minute all down in the Edmonton zone. Ross puts it wide of the net. There's Maxwell collecting it. Maxwell over here and out they get finally, but off St. Croix stick. And Wren shoots it right back on goal, so there is no icing. Brossoit plays it, but right to Berchi. Berchi, head up, waiting. Shot at the net was low and didn't reach the goal. Here's Rutkowski. He waits, he gets it behind the net for Ratty. Ratty comes out the other way. Berchi now from back of the net. Berchi, checked by Wyshynski. Nobles follows up, plays it back to the point. Pouliot to Rutkowski. Rutkowski puts it back at the net once more. Lots of zone time, no chances yet. Berchi to Ratty. Berchi back at the net. Ratty once more in his skates. Back to Sven Berchi. Berchi tries this side. Berchi can't make that move around Petal. Long shot, doesn't reach the net. Behind the goal, Nobles has it. Almost 2 minutes into the period. It's all been down here. Rutkowski back to Pouliot. Pouliot now to Nobles. Nobles takes a shot off the leg, and it's Petal who will finally get it out once more. It's only the second time out of their zone, and it's the first time it's been all the way down here. Rutkowski plays it up the boards. There's an interception briefly. Jumping on it was Lazar, but he couldn't keep it on his stick. Shot back in on, or actually just wide of the goal. Rutkowski's got it up for Leipzig. Leipzig to Gabriel, in over the line. Gabriel shoots, and Brossois holds on after he juggled it, and there's your whistle.
I will say this, you know that the first minute or two of this period, the Winterhawks fighting for their life. Boy, it's do or die. They're going to come out, they're going to create, they're going to try to forecheck hard. They do that. But then you've got to be impressed with the Edmonton Oil King poise. They never panic, they never run around, do a real good job.
Really not a dangerous scoring chance, just a lot of zone time.
Exactly.
Here's Wren at the line. His shot, and Brossois makes a glove save. Another defenseman who can't score a goal is William Wren, as Brossois makes that one.
Yeah, the reason William Wren left the University of Denver last year to go to Portland, he says one of the big reasons is because the Winterhawks never put any pressure on him. He made it very simple. He said, if they pressured me, I probably wouldn't be here. Another one of those defense, like you said, looking for a goal.
Playing well under pressure as Wren puts it to Morrow. Morrow behind the net. Here's Gabriel. A little bit of position there on Sontner. Gabriel tries to play it to the blue line. Morrow cross ice to Wren. Wren will dump it down low. Leipzig leaves it. Comes around the horn here to Morrow. Morrow now to Gabriel in the corner. A lot of work along this wall. Leipzig finally digs it free, and he'll send it to the other corner. Oh boy, it is a chess match right now. And Pesic trying to get Edmonton out of their own zone. He's so good at doing that, except this time he hit it too hard, and it's icing on Edmonton.
Hey, Peter, a lot of zone time for the Winterhawks first part of this period. What are you hearing from the Edmonton bench?
Derek Laxdal continues to try and urge his team to move their feet and make simple plays, Bill, out of the zone when they're available. But those shifts at the end of the day start to add up and take their toll. Edmonton needs to try their best to stay away.
Exactly, kind of wear down factor.
Here's Ratty back towards Morrow, but he missed him. Portland chasing it back in their own zone. It's Morrow on Legault. The two number 7s continue to battle for the puck, and Legault gets back up, and his team does have it, and they flip it in. Portland trailing in the series 3-2. They've said to be a team that can outscore their problems. If there's ever a time to outscore their deficit, it is right now in this building, the third period of Game 6.
It's interesting to me, both teams have really, bragged, if you will, of their depth that they have all season long. We talked about Edmonton in the playoffs, such depth. Portland, same thing. Interesting, though, how in this series, Winterhawks have kind of double-shifted Berchi. Edmonton Oil Kings have cut down to 4 defensemen.
Right now, their defensive pairing is Reinhart and Gernat. Brzezinski against Nobles on the face-off. Reinhart, is that puck bouncing a little bit? Don't know how the ice is. There's a delayed penalty, though. It's going to be on Edmonton. As Brossois touches the puck, we've got a high sticking penalty being called at 3:47 of the third period.
Winterhawks come out. They establish an awful lot of zone time to start of the period. Not any time spent in their zone, and now they follow that up, the Winterhawks do, with getting a penalty. Jordan Petal, one of the better penalty killers, is the guy that takes the high sticking penalty.
0 for 2 tonight, 5 for 20 in the series. Petal for high sticking, building alive, building a buzz. Brzezinski gets possession of the face-off for Edmonton. Brzezinski, lead pass for Pesic, a shot, and a save, and a rebound. Brzezinski taking a stick on it. Nearly a short-handed marker there for Edmonton. Here comes Berchi in over the line. Berchi going wide. Berchi throws it in front, and it missed everybody. Pouliot lost it to Pesek, who sends it down the ice.
Mark Pesek again off the face-off, short-handed, joins the rush, gets a shot on the goaltender Caruth.
Remember in game 4, Edmonton took a penalty midway through the third, and they actually built off the penalty kill. Ratty going wide. Ratty shoots, and Ratty thinks it's in. He puts his arm in the air. He thinks the puck is in the net, but then he goes to the bench, so I don't know what Ratty's thinking now. Did that hit the post?
Yeah, short side post, no question.
Wow. Is that the 4th goal post crossbar of this night for Portland? If Edmonton wins this, they'll have those bells ringing in their ears in a positive way. Ratty thought he scored the goal. He had the celebration.
Yeah, he might have hit a little bit of net too, make it look like a bulge, Dan, and kind of maybe sold him on it a little bit.
Leipzig going in. Now from the line, Rutkowski. Pass over to the open wing. Owanek looks like he'll get there first. Leipzig trying to pin him. Gabriel as well. Owanek comes out of the scrum briefly with the puck, and the puck does come out to center ice. Maybe time for one more setup by Portland. With 19 seconds to go, Gabriel in over the line. He's got the Portland goal tonight. Gabriel going in, and he couldn't get the shot away. Hammered around the wall with the glass, and it came out to the neutral zone. Rutkowski brings it back in over the line. Pass right behind Ross. Ross chops it behind the net. Kettle out of the box. Edmonton back at full strength, but the pressure continues. Wotherspoon shoots, saving the rebound. Kettle able to move it out of harm's way. Not only that, he'll skate it out of his own zone. Kettle keeps on going. Kettle all the way to the Portland net, and then he's taken down, and he goes hard to the net, making it come off its support. There's no penalty, but what a shift out of the box by Jordan Peddle.
He plays like he says it's his last shift in the Western Hockey League. He plays like a guy going, that's Pesek coming out of his own end. What a nice job short-handed. And then Ratty coming up the ice. This is the one, Dan, he thinks that he kind of scored on. I don't think it was anywhere close, but finish my thought on Peddle. Yeah, I mean, it's just a tremendous way to come out of the box and get a chance for his Oil King team.
You've heard the expression, act like you've scored before. Well, he scored a lot. You'd think he'd know when the puck's in the net. That one wasn't even close. Here comes Peters in over the line with Ross. Poked off the stick, but Lear follows it up. Lear to the corner. Gurnett checking him. Maxwell back out to the neutral zone. St. Croix and Reinhardt, 2-on-2. Reinhardt has it poked off his stick, but he gets it back again. Plays it into space over there. Kelch skates onto it, and his shot is knocked down. It's loose in front. What a save! What a save with the right pad by Caruth. Reinhardt's shot is blocked, and it comes outside the blue line. Well, that's what Portland also needed. A big-time save from Caruth. He just gave it to him. Kelch back to St. Croix. His shot is blocked. Didn't reach the net. William Wren's got it. Long pass. Berchi trying to chase it down before the icing line, and he cannot. And they call it icing on Portland.
This crowd right now with 13:03 left in a 1-1 game, they've got to be as jumpy as a frog on a freeway. I'm telling you, there's chances at both ends, and Caruth with the latest save. And you're right, Dan, they had to get a save out of him. Edmonton does a pretty good job of pushing back. Not a glorious scoring chance. That puck had to get to the net, and Caruth just in a good position there off Maxwell.
More than any other time in the series, it's going to come down to goaltending. You can feel it right now. Who's going to get the best job done in goal? There's a chance at the side of the net by Foster, and the puck is sitting there and swept away. Peddle's got it once more for Edmonton. Off the boards, what a move! And his backhand goes wide of the net. Nobles collects it for Portland. Lead pass. Here come the Hawks, led by Berchi. He sends it in. Off the backboards, Keegan Lowe calmly plays it up to Jordan Peddle. Peddle to Mark Pesek. Away he goes. Pesek to Rashinsky. In over the line with Foster. Rashinsky knocks it to the wall and into the corner, but it's Portland who comes up with it. Here comes Ratty with Sven Berchi. It's a 2-on-2. Ratty holds, shoots it over top the net after it hit Reinhardt's stick, out of play.
That's, you know, Griffin Reinhardt so good at closing the gap. It's all about closing the gap on guys like Berchi, on guys like Ratty. They come up the ice. Ratty's going to cut across the blue line, and he's got that good release, a right-hand shot. right there, terrific job. When you're 6'4", you play with a long stick, you're able to get that stick out and deflect that puck as Reinhart did.
7:40 gone in the third period. Edmonton gets the puck out to center. If it was any more exciting, it would already be game 7. Samuelson, lead pass. Here's Legault in over the line. Legault going wide. Legault throws it into the goal mouth area, and the Winterhawks collect it. Gabriel to Leipzig. Leipzig trying to duck underneath the check. Lowe lifts it up to center. Pouliot puts it right back in again. Keegan Lowe back to get it. Long pass up to Legault. Shot. Caruth has it in his glove, and he holds on.
When the Portland Winterhawks move that puck and play with pace, Dan, they're so good at getting that puck up the ice that if they could trap an Edmonton forward deep in the Portland zone, they clearly play with an extra man in the offensive zone. And you know how dangerous that can be. So important for the Edmonton Oil Kings in this situation to make sure they don't get trapped deep. And they are playing a very strong defensive system from the blue line backwards into their own zone.
Sold out Rose Garden, 11:44 to go in game number 6. Regulation time. Last game in here went overtime. Pesic knocks it down. Here comes Clark Wilson. Wilson puts one at the net. Wren reaches it. Now Awanek. Awanek behind the net, centering it, and intercepted. Here comes Lear. 3 Hawks. Morrow heading to the net. Morrow takes the pass. Score! Portland has gone ahead. Morrow went to the net, and I think he got a stick on it. The Winterhawks, with 11:16 to go in the third, have a 2-1 lead.
Well, it started game 1, and I don't think it's going to quit now, and that's teams activating their defense. I don't know if Keegan Lowe can play Morrow any better than that, but Lear with that pass, somehow with Peters going to the net on the right side, Joe Morrow, who we talked about so much in the second period, having like a million shots on the net. This time says, to heck with shooting from the point. I got to get on the attack. And it is Morrow's goal. First goal by a Winterhawk defenseman in this series.
With assistant number 20, Taylor Lear. It's more for the Winterhawks.
So Lear gets the assist, the only assist at 8:44, and the building's as loud as it's been all night. Reinhart back to get it. Lead pass up for Maxwell, intercepted by Rutkowski. Makes one move. Rutkowski going in. Rutkowski throws it at the net. Remember, when Portland scores a goal, they usually have 2 or 3 incredible shifts right after. They know the buildings come alive, but they come even more alive after scoring a goal. That's been the trend anyway. Lead pass up to Peddle. Peddle has to go wide. Peddle putting on the brakes. Puts it back towards the corner. They continue to work along this wall. Here's Wyshynski on his backhand, trying to get out from the corner boards. He all checked by Pouliot. Now Reed deep in his own zone. Wyshynski's in there as well. Wyshynski fell, got right back up again. Peddle's got the puck. Peddle throws it in front, but Gabriel's there for Portland. And he got the puck to the line. Not out. Pesic, great job to hold it in, but now it's shot out. And now Lowe's got possession. Lowe to Foster. Foster, as we pass the midway part of the third period. TJ Foster winds up, fakes. Foster right in on goal, and he's stopped by Caruth on the sharp angle. Wyshynski can't get his stick on it. He's been out there a long time. Lowe puts the puck back at the net. Wyshynski waits for it again. He's knocked off stride. Gabriel gets the puck. Lead pass up towards Leipzig. Leipzig coming in for Portland. Drop pass. Reed shoots, and Brossoit makes the save, taking it in the Oil King logo. And with 9:23 to go in the third period from Portland, Oregon, the Winterhawks trying to force a Game 7. They're leading on Shaw.
Joe Morrow has given this Portland Winterhawk team a 2-1 lead. Let's have a look at it. He comes up the ice. Reinhart forces Lear wide beautifully. Lowe does a terrific job, number 4, on Morrow. Not sure. Let's get a good look at how this puck ends up going in. I think it hits Morrow's stick. Dan, I think it gets more impetus towards the net off Keegan Lowe's stick. But I tell you, those two Oil King defensemen were in perfect position. I think it was Keegan Lowe's stick that actually directed that puck behind Brossoit.
After it hit Morrow's stick, then Keegan Lowe's, and into the goal for the two. The Winterhawks don't care who gets it, but both sticks on it might have fooled Brossoit. Here's Ross. Puts the puck back to the net. Legault chasing it here. Oil Kings now forced to come from behind. Oh, but Ross almost steals it. Bounces towards Brossoit. Reinhart's got it now. Lazar out to Legault. Here come Lazar in over the line, cuts to the middle. Lazar passes it off in front, they score! Legault has tied it up for Edmonton with 8:55 to go. Stéphane Legault, a huge goal for the Oil Kings.
Way back in game 1, Mike Stothers, the Moose Jaw Warrior coach, said no team in the league does a better job of having a second and third guy go to the net. Well, how about Stéphane Legault? This is a good rush up the ice. This is going to be Lazar cutting to that spot there. You far left of your screen. You got two guys going to the net. And once Lazar is forced wide, all he's got to do is throw it back to the front of the net. Great job of protecting the puck. Oh, the pass comes from the far side to Legault, and that's again a terrific line rush. Again, the most dangerous guys going to the net, Dan. The second and third guys arriving there.
Legault scored a huge goal in this building. The last visit, even bigger one. Well, they're all big now, aren't they? 11:05, the time of the goal. There's another pass in front. Foster trying to get his stick on it. Here's Rashchinsky now. Rashchinsky throws it in front, and Caruth makes the save. It's the Oil Kings on the bump-up shift there. And Jordan Peddle with the chance, not a golden one, but he got it on the net.
Isn't it interesting after Legault capitalizes, it's the two 20-year-olds that go to work again. Peddle, Rashchinsky on the bump-up shift. That's what those two guys there bring most to this hockey team. It's a responsibility the way they play on the ice.
So we're tied again. It took 2.5 minutes for the Oil Kings to tie up the game, and there's a shot from the line. That one taken by Granat, and Caruth got it.
And again, it's so interesting to me how the Winterhawks can so easily be put back on their heels. Hey, folks, they could put the other team on their heels just as quick. But right now, Edmonton with a pushback, the Winterhawks look a little susceptible in their own zone.
The two number 7 scoring 2 minutes and 21 seconds apart. We were 1-1, now we're 2-2. And here's Granat. Up to Reinhart. Reinhart to Pelch and over the line. Pelch throws it towards Maxwell. Throws it in front. Oh, and it just went wide by St. Croix's stick. St. Croix nearly broke the tie there. Here comes Leipzig. Leipzig in over the line, cutting to the middle, but it's taken off his stick. Good back checking there by Pelch. Up to Maxwell. Maxwell to Samuelson. Check that. That's St. Croix bringing it in over the line. Not for long, and then two Winterhawks get crossed up. Here's Maxwell down low, shot. Caruth with the save from the sharp angle. Shot taken by Maxwell. St. Croix off the boards, back to Granat. He'll dump it back down low. Maxwell collects it there on his backhand. St. Croix's worked his way over to this corner boards now. Ian Wren battling for it. Maxwell's got it. Hessek tried to sneak in from the blue line. Now comes back to Lowe. Here's his shot, blocked by Leipzig. Gabriel's got it. Gabriel will try to gain the red line. Portland making a change. Just over 7 minutes remaining in a tie game in game number 6. Legault going in, still with Legault's pass in front, and Caruth makes a wonderful save, and a huge one. Samuelson in front of the net. Lazar there. What a pass by Legault.
They don't call this guy legs for nothing. Legault so hard down that left wing. He can just blow by people. What a pass to the front of the net. Does hit a Portland Winterhawks stick. It looks like Ratty, but Samuelson is where that puck was directed to. And look at Lazar in front of the net. Takes up good position, looking for any garbage.
Morrow gets the puck. Rutkowski, lead pass. Ross can't find Lear. Reinhart gloved that one down. Then Reinhart's hit. He gets back up again. Winterhawks up the far boards. Peters got it. Lear giving chase. Reinhart looks like he's got position. And he finally gets the puck. Peters has lost his stick. Oil Kings send it down the ice, but there is no icing. Peddle in that far corner has the puck. Peddle takes a shot and Caruth turns that one aside. Here's Wyshynski now. Wyshynski back of the net. Morrow. He can't get it out. That was knocked down nicely by Foster. Foster going for a nice little skate. Got it back to Lowe. And Lowe gets it behind the net. Jordan Peddle waiting for it, but now it's played or called on a delayed offside.
Peter, what's it like down there, buddy?
The tension is unbelievable. The passion level is unbelievable. And with every single rush up the ice, if you are an opposing forward, you better have your head on a swivel. Your ability to pick up guys coming up late into the zone probably going to be the difference in who makes the mistake and who doesn't.
Hands up if it feels like overtime already. Now the next goal seems to be the one that will decide it. 6 minutes, though, remain. They did answer twice back, both teams, very quickly, but now we're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Grin, lead pass. Nobles puts it in. Brossoit leaves it for Keegan Lowe. Here's Stefan Legault. Out he comes. Legault up for Samuelson. Lazar heading to the net. Lazar puts it wide of the goal. Legault on to Caruth once more, and the Oil Kings, the last 5 shifts, Bill, they've had the puck down in the Portland zone, almost all 5 of them.
But the reason is they're coming up the ice again as a unit. A really good job that the Winterhawks do of getting pucks wide, getting pucks to the net. Samuelson, Lazar just fails to redirect that puck on the net. Good pass by Samuelson. Taking that on his forehand was a tough play by Lazar,
who does not have a goal in this final. That would have been quite a time to get one. St. Croix coming off the half wall, spinning in the circle now. St. Croix throws it back to the net. It's all Edmonton right now. Pelch has it. Pelch back to the blue line. Long shot, knocked down. Leipzig can't get it. Reinhart will dump it back behind the net. It's amazing how these teams take turns with the zone time. It's all Edmonton. Gernat. Reinhart winds up, puts it in front of the net. St. Croix with the puck. They can smell it right now. Gernat, long shot through the traffic. It does not get through. Reed up for Leipzig. In over the line. Leipzig head up, waiting for help. Throws it back down towards Reed. Gernat's got it. St. Croix will get it. Reed can't check him. Maxwell out of his own zone. Christian Pells with under 5 to go. Morrow waits for it. Building quiet again. Building nervous again. Morrow, lead pass. Ross in over the line. Rolling puck. Goes to this corner now. Peddle trying to get it. He does. Jordan Peddle, 3 of them through the neutral zone. There are 3 Winterhawks back. Peddle trying to throw it in front. Still Peddle in his skates. Now Mark Pesic. He's knocked down. Peters lined him up. Pesic comes up with the puck. Mark Pesic hits the goal post. Pesic just hit the post. Mark Pesic, the hero of the last game, nearly did it again. Lear goes in. Lear from back of the net. Lowe trying to check him. There's a centering pass. Peddle on the back check. Keeps that puck away from Nobles. Here goes Jordan Peddle. What a game. What a series. Peddle through the neutral zone. Throws the puck in and heads to the bench on a line change. We're under 4 minutes remaining in game number 6. Lazar blocks the puck from getting out. He and Samuelson trying to combine. Puck still bouncing. Berchi trying to get it out. Gernat fell, no call. Here comes Ratty in over the line. Ratty trying to squeeze his way through. All kinds of Oil Kings back there to stop that from happening. Rutkowski. Up it goes to Nobles. Here's Berchi trying to get a step. Berchi can't. Legault stayed with him. Berchi dumps it back in the net. Comes around the boards. And here comes Griffin Reinhart in over the line. Reinhart goes wide. Reinhart head up on his backhand, trying to find somebody to pass to. Samuelson with the puck support. Comes up with the puck. Samuelson to the point. Long shot. Tips off the target. Legault got his stick on it. Now from back of the net, a centering pass, and that's poked wide by Samuelson. Berchi's got it for Portland. He dumps it out to center. Reed gloves it down. It's a one-on-one. Reed shoots. Just missed the corner. Reed with that chance, Lowe the last man back. Wotherspoon, long pass. Reed now to Gabriel. They stretch the ice. Gabriel scores! Gabriel scores for Portland. 2:39 left. The Winterhawks have taken a 3-2 lead in the Garden.
Dan, you called it. When the Winterhawks stretch the ice, east, west, back to the west side, they get that defense a little bit watching the puck. Gabriel with a terrific blast, terrific shot. That might be one that Olympus Swan would say, I'd love to have this one back. Maybe a little knuckler on it. He tried to get his blocker out in front of it, unable to do so.
And number 27, Ben Berchi.
Boy, that shot handcuffed was Swan just a little bit. I'm not so sure he didn't know what he wanted, put the blocker up or not.
2.5 to go. Another shot on Swan. He has to make a save and then find the puck on the rebound, and he does just that as the Winterhawks try for an insurance goal.
Now all off a face-off win. Get it back to Witkowski. Shot on the net. Listen to this place.
1-1 after 1, 1-1 after 2, 2-1 Portland, 2-all, now 3-2 Portland, 2:22 to go. And here comes Legault. Legault moving in, shot on Caruth, and he holds on. And nearly 11,000 go Caruth as he makes that save. He has faced 32 shots. Portland has 45.
Now go back and have a look at this. 45 shots for the Winterhawks. They have beaten Bressois 3 times. Watch if anything touches this puck, or the puck touches anything on the way to the net. I'm not so sure. I don't know how much of a screen Lowe was. He had pretty good position on Gabriel. That puck just beat Bressois.
2:14 to go in the third period. 2 minutes and change left for a possible Game 7. But the Oil Kings, you know they'll throw out all the stops. Berchi and Reed, the assists on the go-ahead goal. Oil Kings, Samuelson in over the blue line. He dumps it to the corner. Samuelson plays it around the boards. Here's Legault waiting for it. Nice pass. Pesic shot over top the net. Samuelson trying to dig it off the back of the net. Still on the back of the net. Still on the back of the net. It finally squirts free. Samuelson trying to come off the corner boards. He fell. Winterhawks get it. Grady to Berchi. Berchi slowly just dumps it off the boards. 90 seconds to go. 5 Winterhawks to the bench. They make a full change. Here's Lowe. Lead pass up for Samuelson. He missed it. Gabriel knocks it off the boards. Keegan Lowe hammers it in. Still watching the goalie. He's still in the net. Caruth leaves it for Wotherspoon. Wotherspoon. Lead pass down the ice. Could be icing. Icing with 1:10 to go. Face-off all the way back.
You know, prior to Gabriel scoring, you saw a terrific effort by Mark Pesic going in deep for the Edmonton Oil Kings. He got pounded to the ice by Taylor Peters, who has been terrific. He might be the best physical player for both teams on the ice tonight. Pesic got up, delivered a shot, and it did graze off the post. But, you know, Oliver Gabriel, Dan, with 2 goals in this game, it was really, I think, extremely important for a guy like Gabriel to step up. He's a 20-year-old. He's a big kid. He's from Edmonton. And, you know, we talked about it earlier. This is what we said here. There's a hit. Pesic doesn't give up on the play. Does a good job of getting the puck, and then he just rang that off the post. Wow. But back to Gabriel, so impressive how both of his goals have come off the rush. And when that Portland Winterhawk team can get pucks to guys off the rush, that second and third pass as they enter the zone, they will get a shot on a net. That's the winning goal, or at least the leading goal to this point in this game.
3-2 Edmonton in game 1, 5-1 Portland in game 2, 4-3 Portland in game 3, 4-3 in overtime for Edmonton in game 4, 4-3 on a last-minute game 5 Edmonton win, and here we are 3-2 with 1:10 to go, and the goalie remains in the net. They have not lifted for the extra attacker just yet, or are they? Now Brossoit comes out. Wow, it looked like there was going to be too many men on the ice. I guess he didn't hear. Brossoit, there were 7 guys on the ice. Referee helped them out there. They went down and said, hey, you got too many. Imagine if they dropped the puck there and they would have been too many men. They didn't. Now they do, and here we go. Edmonton from a sharp angle gets a shot on Caruth. He turns it aside. Gabriel trying to force it out. Pesic keeps it in. Gabriel trying to get it. Trying to find the puck. It's Peters getting it on the far side. Ross tips it out. Race for the puck on the far boards. It's Pesic getting there first. Pesic to Legault. 49 seconds left. Here comes Granat in over the line. Granat shot hits Rutkowski. Rutkowski tries to work it up the boards. Held in. Samuelson shot. That hits Peters. Here's a chance. St. Croix has it hooked off his stick. Pesic to St. Croix. St. Croix moves in. St. Croix passes it in front. Intercepted, and Gabriel starts back. Empty net. Gabriel trying to keep going, and he squeezed off the puck. 22 seconds remaining. Here come the Oil Kings. Lazar leading the way. Now to Samuelson. Throws it in front of the net. It hits the referee in the far corner. Lazar picks it up there. In front for Pesic. And Legault now tries to get a stick on it. Legault. Now Gabriel. A shot by Pesic. It's underneath Pesic. See you tomorrow in Alberta. 3-2 Winterhawks. We're going the distance. What a scene here in Portland. What a game tonight in Oregon. What a series these two teams are staging. And if ever a series deserved to go the distance, this one in 2012, Bill, you have to agree, needs Game 7.
Look at that. These people came into this building to see this Portland Winterhawk team one more time, and they certainly didn't disappoint this crowd. Dan, there's one thing you got to start keeping in mind. That game tomorrow night is 2 games in 2 nights. Be the 3rd game in 4 nights. How much of these kids got left? Matt Caruth, terrific. His 2nd time in a game with the season on the line. It'll be his 3rd time tomorrow night in Edmonton. What an effort by both these hockey clubs.
Incredible entertainment, again, put on by these two teams. St. Croix started it early. Portland's Gabriel had a huge night. There's his first of 2 goals. 1-1 after 1, 1-1 after 2. The 2 number 7s decide to score 2 minutes apart in the 3rd, setting the stage for Gabriel in the game winner and a Game 7 tomorrow night on Shaw.